What's up, people? What's going on, YouTube? Quint Beastwood here, and today I'm talking about Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders. I decided to go live just because, what the heck? Why not? I went on my computer. I got a pretty shit computer last time I went live, and I rewatched it, and like shit didn't look good. So I'm trying it on my phone. Actually, I'm about to get a new computer soon, so I'm gonna start going live a bit more, and hopefully with the new one, I'm looking to get a MacBook, so hopefully that'll be good. Anyways, I'm just gonna break down the fight, man. Canelo Alvarez is, I would say he's the top pound for pound boxer right now. He's a 4 division champion, if I remember correctly. Listen, guys, I'm a big boxing fan. I believe he had belts at 54, 60, 168, and he also moved up. I think it was 2 years ago now, or maybe a bit over a year ago, and he fought Kovalev, and he whooped that boy's ass, knocked him out, and yeah, yeah, he's pretty savage. So, anyways, when you guys come in, make sure to hit the like button. So, Billy Joe Saunders, I feel like the mainstream media, most people don't actually know who that is. He's a boxer from the UK. I think Billy Joe might be stylistically the worst matchup for Canelo Alvarez. The reason why I say that is Canelo in his past, and this was years ago, so he could have gotten a lot better. He has gotten much better since then, but he tends to have trouble with guys that move really well. For example, Floyd Money Mayweather, Erislandy Lara, he had troubles with guys like that, and Erislandy Lara was also a southpaw. Billy Joe Saunders is a southpaw. He's slick. He moves around. He's a defensive fighter. And they're fighting in a pretty big ring. Like I think they gave Billy Joe like a bigger ring because he was complaining and shit. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think Billy Joe's keys to victory is just moving around, sticking and moving, and trying not to get hit with hard shots. But Canelo is one of the best boxers in this generation. I think he's the best of this generation. And I think at 168, the hardest matchups for Canelo is probably David Benavidez and Billy Joe Saunders. But I think Benavidez is there to fight, so if Canelo were to fight him, like, he's not going to be hard to find. But Billy Joe might be hard to hit. So I'm not too sure how it's going to go. But the movement, I believe, is going to give Canelo some problems. I think defensively, Billy Joe is pretty sound. Offensively, though, that's where I'm not too sure what kind of threat he's going to give to Canelo, because Canelo, we seen Kovalev take on him. Of course, it wasn't like a prime Kovalev, but we also saw Golovkin give him his hardest shots and just keep coming forward with crazy pressure. And Canelo was fine, and he never got hurt in either of the fights. So, the only thing is he gassed a bit in the first fight. And I think Golovkin was a lot busier than him, but I still think in both fights, Canelo landed the harder of the shots. So, I don't know, man. I think this one's going to be interesting. If you are a boxing fan, even if you're not a boxing fan, tune in, because Canelo fights are always exciting. Search Canelo Alvarez, watch some of his highlights. You could even watch Billy Joe Saunders highlights. I wouldn't say he's very exciting to watch, but fuck, man, he's really good. Canelo, Ben Russell, what's up, dog? Canelo late stoppage. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize the messages. Usually slows down towards it. You know what? You're right, Ben. You're right. Billy Joe does have a tendency, and I think when he fought, what's that other Brit's name? Fuck, I can't remember. Andy Lee. He fought Andy Lee, and it was a good fight. I think he even knocked him down in the fight. Again, I seen this a while back, but Andy Lee started coming on late in the fight because Billy Joe slowed down. So you got a great point there. Hey, guys, come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Also against Crispy Eubank Jr., he was schooling him. But then the second half of the fight, Eubank started coming on. Pause. So I think that, the movement is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So when you're moving like that, it's hard to keep that pace up for a very long time. And, man, Canelo, listen, man, I don't care what anybody says. Do not hate on Canelo. You will never catch me hating on Canelo. I used to be a Canelo hater. I used to say he was overrated. Like, that nigga's using clenbuterol. He got caught, blah, blah, blah. I don't pay attention to the stupid shit, man. When you look at every other boxer right now. Every active boxer, nobody is doing what Canelo's doing. You know what I'm saying? At 168, the super middleweight division, nobody was fighting each other. There was no unified champion. All of a sudden, Canelo comes around, everybody wants to unify, and they want to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have got Benavidez Plant. Why didn't we get that fight? You know, so Canelo's making boxing great again, man. And also we got that clown-ass dude, Jake Paul, and his brother. I guess they're bringing a lot of attention to the sport, but maybe not really in a good way. But I think Canelo's definitely putting on. Another fighter I really love, well, two of them, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. But the problem is, like, that's one of the biggest fights in the sport, but we're not even going to get it. Or we might not even get it. You know what I'm saying? Hello, sir. So let me just check the messages quick. Sorry, y'all. I just did this on my phone, so okay, I figured it out. Who are you watching the fight with? I have some friends. I'm going to link up with a couple of my homies, and we're going to watch the fight, man. I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. Listen, guys, I don't give Billy Joe that much of a chance, but hey, listen, like, Canelo, like, he had trouble with Austin Trout as well. He was a good mover. I believe he's southpaw as well, but don't quote me on that. Canelo did have trouble with guys that move a lot, but that was also way back when. So I'm expecting him to be able to deal with that a bit better and cut off the ring. Canelo doesn't have the fastest feet, but he can move. He can move, and he moved pretty well in the Golovkin fight, the first one. The second one, obviously, he was coming forward a lot. So, man, like, I'm super pumped for this fight, man. And for all y'all that are boxing fans, I'm pretty sure you guys are too. Anyways, comment down below what your predictions are. I got Canelo via late stoppage. I feel like the pressure is going to be too much. I don't think Billy Joe's going to be able to stay away from him for too long. So that's my prediction. If anybody want to make a bet, message me on Instagram. Put some money on that shit, man. But anyways, I'm signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.